Good morning, class. Today we are going to talk about estimating products using rounding. You might have just got done working with your teacher on multiplying by multiples of 10 and 100. And perhaps you're wondering, what in the world is a product? I know we talked about it last week or whenever, and well, here we go. Parts of a multiplication problem. We have factors, which are the numbers that are being multiplied, and the product is the answer. Okay, so now how do we estimate this? Oh, I know, dude. I'm just going to write this problem out, blah, 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 and I'll multiply, yada, yada, yada. No, they don't want that. They want a rounded amount. And they don't mean, well, okay, I'll just multiply these numbers and then I'll round at the end. Does that save any time, ladies and gentlemen? No, it doesn't. The whole purpose of estimating and rounding is to save time. Okay, so this is, in a way, what we call mental computation. So if we were to be walking down the street and somebody said, hey kid, what's 52 times 47? And without the aid of a calculator, paper, or pencil, we might just be up a creek without a paddle. We need to round the factors ahead of time so that our product is about right, but not actually the right answer. And therefore, when we're walking down the street, we can answer anybody who asks us what is more or less the product of 52 times 47, we'll be able to give them an answer almost instantly. And we're going to use what we learned about multiplying by multiples of 10 and 100 as well. So first of all, we want to look at what digits we are going to actually multiply. Okay, we're going to use multiples by 10 and 100, so we're going to multiply to one of those values. Okay, so for this first one, it's going to be obvious because which numbers are in the tens place. And we're going to choose tens because we don't have any higher numbers, digits here listed. We just have the 4 in the tens place and the 5 in the tens place. So whenever we're estimating, whether it's adding and subtracting, multiplying, dividing, etc., we can choose if the two numbers that we're multiplying or adding or subtracting are go up to the same place value. We can always choose that highest place value to round to make it the most easiest for us. Okay, so for this case, the highest place value for both of them is the tens, so we're going to round to the tens. So remember how we round, kids. We look at the previous digit, the smaller digit just before it, just before the focus place value, and we ask ourselves, is it 5 or more? Is 2 5 or more? No. So we leave it alone. But we don't leave it alone. We need to change this. So what would this be? We change that to a 0. So it becomes 50. What about this one? We're rounding 4, but we're looking at the previous digit, 7. Is it 5 or more? Yes, it is. So we give it a shove. Give it a shove upwards. So if we give this a shove, what are we giving? This a shove or that a shove? We're giving the digit that we are rounding. We're rounding this. We're just looking at that. So we're giving this a shove up. And what is the new number it's going to be? 5. And so remember, regardless, when we're looking at the previous digit but not the digit we're rounding, we're always going to change it to a 0. We're only asking the question, do we leave this 5 alone? Do we leave this 4 alone, or do we give it a shove? So we give it a shove and it becomes 50. Now we can go back to our notes that we've already written, hopefully. So here in our notes, we have this zero elimination technique that we learned from our German friend. Okay, and so here it is. We eliminate all the zeros that are to the far right when there's no other digits in between or anything like that, just the very last sets that are nothing but zeros. We cross them out, then focus on the two parts, the two actual values that we can multiply. So we do that here too. So we're like, oh my goodness, I can't do this. 5 times 50 times 50? No way. So I zero eliminate. Okay. 5 times 5? What is it? I don't remember. Do I remember? Do I remember? Oh yes, I do. I just do my 5 counting song. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I stop. I have 5 fingers. Because it's 5, 5. I do 5 fingers of 5. What did I say? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, stop. 25 it is. 25. Oh, am I done yet? No, I eliminated zeros. I must return them. How many zeros do I have? 1, 2. Again, I have successfully solved the problem. I am so smart. You ready for another one? Okay, let's do another one. So we have a larger number. Let's make one up. Let's say 336 times. Let's make it easy on ourselves. Let's use the same place value. Someone goes walking down the street. And asks us, hey, kid, 3, Kinder, 3, 3, 6 times 4, 7, 6. What is it? Let's see. I'm going to use my technique. What place value do I look at, kids? You are absolutely right. We should first look at the place value that is the highest. And in this case, very easy. Both are the same. So we look at this place value. Remember that we are estimating. We choose where we want to round. In this case, because both are the same place value, make it easy. If I had 76, I would round this one up to the 7, do the tens place, and this one up to the hundreds. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Then we round, and we look at the previous digit. The previous digit, is it 5 or more, kids? No, it's not 5 or more. So what do? We leave it alone. What do we leave alone? We leave this alone. So we leave this at 3. What do we do to everything else when we round? Yes, you're right. 0, 0. Okay? Now, here, we're rounding what? Oh, yes, we're rounding the last place value. Easiest decision ever made. Okay, now, we ask the previous digit. Are you 5 or more? He says, yes, I am. Okay, then I give this a shove. Okay, what do I give it a shove up to? You're right, 5. And what do these numbers turn to when we round? Yes, 0. Oh, yes. Now, what are we going to do? Eliminate. 3 times 5, a counting song again. 3. No, wrong song. We could do that, but okay, let's do 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Oh, I've done 5 fingers, just like that, 5 fingers. What was that number I said? 15. Okay, I write 15. How many zeros did I eliminate? 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about commas yet. Okay, remember, every period has 3 commas. We start from the right side, 1, 2, 3, and then I put my comma. Ding ding. We got the answer once again. Oh, we are so smart. Yes.